application server issue, which they are solving shortly. Because normally we would say TeamSpeak issue, right? But some people use Mumble. I wonder if any pro teams use Discord yet.
Discord is actually really awesome. Yeah.
I barely use it. I think I have 3 friends on Discord, and I'm in 2 groups. And I don't even have you on Discord.
The thing is, you just have to like force people to use it if people aren't using it, because it's just like it's basically like IRC and a voice client rolled into one, and it's like a very good chat client as well.
Can you use it when you're in game without alt tabbing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's an overlay for it.
I think there is actually an overlay for it. I don't think you. Why would you need an overlay for it? You like join a channel and you talk like you know. Any
no, I mean like if somebody messages you, do I have to alt tab to? Because like I hate alt tabbing out of the game.
Stuff. Actually, I don't know about that because I never tried to use it as a like that kind of thing. I just use it for voice from in game. Never used any overlays or anything like that. So I probably not. I would imagine not, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean I have a TeamSpeak server which has a lot of people using it. I have no idea who they are, but it doesn't. I'm not often there anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I have a TeamSpeak server and my own server, which are tied together. So it just use that by default, really. But I mean that's for me. There's no real reason to move from like TeamSpeak to Discord, because I don't gain anything. Everyone has my server, or you know, like if I play with like Matty, for example, or her group of people will go to their server. So it's like everything's established already.
Yeah,
so,
but you can imagine that every single server is in one place. Imagine that.
Yeah, but it's in one place on my bookmarks.
Yeah, but the thing is that you can have permanent logs, and people can chat there. Everything can be centralized. You don't miss anything. You miss literally nothing.
I guess it depends on the kind of community you have, because I don't want to talk to them. I just want to play games and then leave.
I don't want to.
I'm not here for the social experience. A wild Yanko has arrived. Look over there.
Where? Oh, it's dark. Oh, there he is.
He's not black, is he?
I can barely see his lights. These lights in my eyes, James. I can't see even.
Well,
I
can see
him.
Actually, I can see him.
I can't see like the lens of the camera. I don't know which camera.
Is that one? There's only one camera looking at us.
Yeah, but I can barely see it.
But I can see it. I can see it fine.
You're wearing glasses. I have really bad vision now, so I can't see it. But yeah, you can just. You should try it. But the thing is, you have to force people to use it. That's the thing. You got to force people to migrate.
Yeah, but like for you, there's more value in it, right? Because you have like your old communities of your boys from Quake or wherever, and you're all mates. You're all mates.
There's resistance.
You do mate things, but with these people I play games with, I mean, some of them are mates, right? But we'll have like a chat on Steam or something. But other than that, it's like I'm here, I'm playing games, not playing anymore. Bye, I'm gone immediately.
Yeah, I'm in like a bunch of channels where I don't do any talking or whatever. There's like a big Overwatch channel, for example, which has like all the pros in it, all the announcements, and it has like different pickup sides to it and stuff like that. I don't talk in any of that stuff, but sometimes I go there and read what's going on, or like you can jump into one of the voice channels if you're playing like a pickup or something, or whatever.
While we wait for these server shenanigans to be fixed, why don't you tell us what you use? Be it Discord, TeamSpeak, Mumble. I don't even know what else there is.
Roger Wilco.
The hell's that?
Yeah, that's like the original voice client. Roger Wilco.
Roger Wilco?
Yeah, and it was Roger Wilco was a main character from Space Quest, which was a Sierra game. I believe Sierra. Yeah, an old adventure game. There's loads of them. Okay. Yeah, but at the first voice. Oh, yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was Roger Wilco. Definitely it was the very, very first voice client. That was like, I think it came out around 2000. Super old. I never used that one actually. I used Ventrilo, I think.
Oh yeah, Ventrilo. First.
No, actually,
I forgot about that one.
I used the original TeamSpeak and then Ventrilo, and TeamSpeak was awful for ages. Then Ventrilo was better, so everyone used Ventrilo. Then TeamSpeak 3 came out eventually, and everyone was like, okay, well this is much better now than Ventrilo. So people started using that, and then Mumble came out, and open source is always good. People started using that as well.
I think I used Ventrilo first.
Yeah.
Vent, as it used to be called. Vent. Join Vents. Join Vents cool was on IRC.
Okay.
Join Vents.
Yeah.
What IRC client did you use?
I didn't. I just used mIRC. Nothing else. I didn't use any like fancy superscripts either.
Did you ever? For those of you who never used IRC, right? There's a gaming on IRC called QuakeNet, which was like what I always found funny was people on QuakeNet thought that QuakeNet was IRC, as in the whole IRC world.
Right.
They always thought that, right? So Yanko's nodding his head like anyone else knows that there's different servers and stuff, but QuakeNet, everyone's just stupid. It's like, isn't this IRC? Right? It's ridiculous. I used to use visual IRC.
Yeah.
Because I used to, before I had internet, I used to go to the internet cafe, and after midnight, you would get 6.5 hours of internet for £1. So I'd go there from like midnight until 6:30 in the morning, basically. And the built-in client they had was Visual IRC, so I used that client instead of mIRC for the longest time. I could never go because mIRC was by default was hideous in comparison.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people used the scripts and stuff, which made it look a lot nicer.
Yeah, but I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's funny as well actually because if you wanted to like play with Americans, for some reason all the Americans used a different server to QuakeNet. And I don't see, like, it doesn't really matter what server you are. So, obviously, right? Because ping is not really, if you've got like bad latency in a chat client, you're like, oh my god, I've got 200 ms in this chat client. It doesn't really work like that. So I don't know why all the Americans, at least from the communities that I was from, they always use different servers. So you'd have to like go to other servers. Which
you mean
really
networks?
Annoying. Yeah, networks. Yeah.
Why?
Because
I mean, each IRC network has different servers in different locations.
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
Yeah,
we had an IRC network which still exists now called Asylum Net, and it was funny because we used to get loads of Turkish people connecting to it, like who were looking for asylum, and they would type in Turkish, and no one could understand. Like they couldn't speak English, and we couldn't speak Turkish. We'd have to just G-line them because it's like they'd come in and just type in Turkish. It's like we can't help you, and this isn't what you think it is. So we had to just G-line them. But we had servers in Brisbane, in New York, in London, in Reading, all over the place. Yeah, I had my own channel there. I think my channel still exists, actually, but I haven't been there in years. I don't even know what my login information is anymore.
How many times are you going to buy that pen?
I bought this yesterday.
You got another one?
Yeah.
But you at least when you got in the airport.
So basically, my ex-girlfriend gave me this pen as a present for my birthday. And Exist from NIP, pen, we were in MLG Columbus, right? And Exist borrowed my pen to sign a receipt for dinner, and he left it on a table. So then it was gone.
It's on you.
Yeah, Exist. This is you. You did this.
Because he started the trend.
Yeah,
I'm continually losing pens.
He lost my pen, right? So I bought another pen, and then I lost it, and then it's 2 pens, right? Then I bought another pen.
Always the same pen.
And I lost it again. Yeah. So then I bought two. I bought two of the pens one more time. So a 4th and a 5th pen. I bought 2. So like, okay, I seem to be unable to keep hold of this pen. So I'm gonna buy 2 pens at the same time. I lost both of them, of course. So I bought this pen. This is the 6th pen I bought yesterday, and they're £35 each.
Because I saw you buy that in the airport when we got back from Singapore. I'm pretty sure.
No, I was going to, but there was no clerk.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay. There's no one there to service you.
Yeah.
The wares. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is the sixth of the same pen that I have had because of Exist, essentially. Yeah. He lost my ex-girlfriend's pen. So there we go. Knife has been started. We have been told. That is delightful. We should be into the game.
Yeah.
Into the game shortly then.
So I had my first sleepwalking experience last night, which is amazing.
So
So basically, I woke up at 8 a.m. on the couch in my apartment, naked with my covers around me at 8 a.m. Don't sleep naked, but I was naked for some reason. Apparently, that's what
taking a leaf out of producer Reese's book.
It's the first thing apparently that you do when you sleepwalk. You just remove all your clothes so that you can make this as embarrassing and weird as possible. I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose that's the idea.
Yeah.
It's so confusing as well because you wake up and you're just like, why am I naked? Second, why am I on a couch? Third, why am I not in my bedroom? It's a bit weird.
I have never slept. That's the first time you sleepwalk, right?
Yeah, so I must have taken off my boxes and then got the covers and then put them around me and just wandered around like that, like a massive cloak, just like wandering around.
Sleepwalking is super weird.
It's really weird.
It's very, very weird. Because for me, it's like if your eyes are open, you're awake, right? But your eyes are open and you're asleep. That's mad.
It's so weird.
That's really bonkers.
Yeah.
That's really, really bonkers.
Did we tell the producer Reese one before? I'm sure that we did at some point.
I think you should tell it now. He probably doesn't want you to, but who cares? He can't stop us.
Yeah, he's embraced it.
It'd be funny if he just hit the brake, if he just sent us the brake, right? That'd be kind of funny, but the match is supposed to start, so he can't do that. So has he muted your mic?
No, but that's what he could do.
Are you sure he hasn't muted your mic?
Yeah. I can hear myself.
Now I can hear you.
Oh, did he actually?
I think maybe he muted your mic. Yeah.
Wow. He's just exercising his power there, just to let us know.
Yeah.
Just to let us know he's listening.
There we go.
Oh, I guess there's no time to tell it now.
I guess we can't.